Motion detected at the garage.
What up, YouTube? This is GeoStealth R1, and let's begin. So, just like the question says, this is the Traxxas Trx4M, and the question people have asked me: how good is this RC? This is a 1/18 scale crawler. A lot of guys have been doing an exuberant amount of videos. Why? Because at the price point that this is in, hey, what's up, Joe? At the price point that this is in, it has become evident that Riley, how was doing? It has become evident that this is one of the crawlers to get. Now, you're gonna see mine is gonna be heavily modified. I'll go into the Traxxas, the Defender, and as you can see, I got a whole bunch of blue aluminum. I started getting the updated brass. There's brass internally into the method wheels that I updated, blue links, blue drive lines. I ended up going with the metal gears inside the diffs. I ended up going with the marine grease to get it all greased up. I have the aluminum heat sink on top. I did also get the stainless steel screw kit from Traxxas as well, and ended up putting the lighting kit for the Defender. Now, we'll talk about the Bronco. The Bronco also, this is a little bit different. I do have the high rated speed right there. As you're going to notice, I do have all the aluminum links, the aluminum steering, stainless steel screw kit, the drive shafts in orange, the two method wheels that do have the brass inside of them, the ORNG Shocks, I think I said the stainless steel screw kit, and also the lighting kit for the body. Now, the question is asked, is the hype there for this RC? And at the price point at $150, a lot of people were trying to price gouge. I noticed that, on eBay, you weren't able to even get this from Traxxas. Before the holidays ended up starting, eBay was charging anywhere between $250 and $300. And primarily what happens is that nobody was able to get their hands on this. But really at $150, I've updated the tires. I'm sorry, these are the Mickey Thompson tires. I utilized the other tires when I started testing this whole thing out. But right off the bat, when you do buy this RC, it is fun. When I tell you fun, it's even more fun when, hey, Gorilla, what's going on? It's even more fun when you have a situation where you have the trailer, which I ended up buying the trailer as well. I think this is like 25, 30. I have no idea how much this is, but I bought two trailers for each one of my RCs. But driving around with this is pretty awesome. It does have good crawling. It does have good speed. It does get a little bit hung up when you are utilizing the factory steering link right here. But I noticed that it does rectify itself once you start getting the aluminum one. I know there's other companies out there that are making aftermarket products for this, but it is a fun RC car. I mean, if you were looking to buy this for yourself or buy this for your kid, this is a great starter RC, at $150. Now, case in point, I really don't like doing this, but I will talk about this right now. Usually I don't put another company that's not affiliated with them, but I might as well. So as what you're looking at, this is the Axial SCX24. And granted, this is a fun little, mini RC, but the reality is that I was pleasantly surprised on what Traxxas did when they released this. They released a lot of their aluminum, a lot of their upgrades immediately, which was kind of shocking because I never seen Traxxas do that before. And I guess at the price point, people were just buying up stuff. When I started buying my upgrades, I was buying them from Canada. And when I got them, I believe it's RC Nation in Kamloops, British Columbia, where I started buying a lot of the upgrades immediately. Traxxas sent out like this big starter kit, and all of it was blue aluminum, and bam, people were pre-ordering this car for a while now. Without all the factory, without the upgrades that I do have the diff covers that are brass as well, and orange C hub links and a whole bunch of other stuff. But without doing the upgrades on this RC, I have to say by far, buy it. The body is a nice hard plastic body, which I do have the blue one, but this is my orange or yellow, whichever color you want to state it. But look at this, the size of this. I mean, it is, and it has the whole locking, where I don't have to use pins and stuff like that. Those are done for easy, quick disassembly. As you can see, those are the lights pretty much installed. If you guys are interested in finding out, how it should look, this is the way it should look. But the reality is that why would you want to buy this RC car? Well, most RC cars, especially the earlier 110 scales that are coming in with the brushed motors and everything like that, like the Bandits and the Rustlers and the Stampedes, are at pretty much a little bit higher price points, than this. But man, if you get yourself, you and a buddy, or you or your son or your daughter, or whoever you're gonna ride with, if you get yourself two of these, you can have fun all around the house. I mean, by far, it's one of the funnest things I've encountered when it comes down to like even the crawling in the RC world. I've had the one, what is it, the 116th, 18th E Revo, and I didn't have too much fun with that. But this is really, really nicely well done. I'm pretty sure I'm waiting for all the other companies to do their upgrades with this. I mean, sorry, Traxxas. I'm going to have to, I wish you updated, since you got into this game, you updated this servo, not just having the metal gears, but just more torque, because it's okay, but I'm not going to spend $44 or $49, whatever it is, on the Metal Gear servo, where it's not going to give me enough torque that I need. Other than that, let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I can't even move this camera. This thing is just shaking. Look at this. So what you're looking at is, when you do have something like this in your arsenal, where do you take it to? Well, realistically speaking, the articulation that's coming in with this RC is pretty nicely set. I mean, look, it fits in my hands. But this is something for you to have around the house. If you're able to get a team together and go outside, I find it very interesting. I see in a lot of guys' videos that they're able to do, rock climbing and everything like that. I haven't done any of that other than drive this around my house because, it is wintertime. And I know a lot of people are going to say, you should be crawling out in winter. I think the 110 scales are much better suited for that. I could be wrong. I tried a 1/6 scale, the SCX6, and I didn't have any type of fun with that. In the winter, was it last year or the year beforehand? And yeah, so for $150, you can get yourself either the Bronco or the Defender, which is right here. And like I said, you see brass all over there. And yeah, let me put the bodies back on so you guys can see a little bit of a comparison between the two. This is the... And all it does, it snaps on. You don't got to worry about that. And then the Defender. And there you go. And then you're off and racing. So if this is something that you're interested in getting, definitely go to your local hobby shop or go directly to Traxxas.com. I'm noticing more and more that when you go to hobby shops nowadays, you don't really get that little, hobby discount anymore. Usually when you went to the hobby shops, if it was like, say, hypothetically speaking, this is just a number I'm throwing out there. Say something is cost $100, and then you go to the hobby shop, say you get it for $95 at the hobby shop. I'm noticing more and more hobby shops are doing the same exact price as it would be at the Traxxas site. So if I bought something that's immediately said, all right, this is for $50, I go to the hobby shop and they're saying, all right, this is for $50 as well, then that kind of eliminates the whole thing of buying that at the hobby shop. And I know you're going to give me the reference of, you know what, you don't have to pay shipping. Well, you are getting a product directly from Traxxas. You're not waiting for the hobby shop, or you are getting a part directly from eBay or whatever like that. But yeah, I think the hobby shops need to just do a little bit more better when it comes down to their pricing. I know I'm going to get the kickback where it says, oh, Traxxas checks out on pricing. Traxxas knows where their price point is at. You know, hobby shops don't make a lot of money, you know, selling RCs. You know, they make their money on the components, and that's a major thing. RC, you know, any hobby shop will tell you where they make money is all on the hop-ups, if you want to call them, of upgrades. So, yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up of what I've been doing lately. I've just been having fun with these little mini Zs. Oops. With these little Trx4Ms. And from what I understand, they are coming out with a new body. I'm not too sure which company they're going to go with, but I would like to see the old Bronco over here. The worst thing about the Defender is that, just like on the 10 scale version, the butt comes out too much. So, well, I guess this is the only time you have to complain about ass. Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe. Tell my fellas up in YouTube. Later.